Hey, what's up? Welcome to Golden State Boulevard. I'm your Wednesday, holding it down here on my webcam because camera issues. So my digital camera is out of commission and has been for the last couple of weeks, which is an epic tragedy because I really did like splicing and editing and intros and all that. But you can't get everything you want. So yeah. I'm very comfortable today. I'm sitting on my bed in my little Yu-Gi-Oh corner. Anyway, so the topic for this week is to discuss our transition plans. And it's been a while since we've talked about this, and so for a lot of us, we're either further along in our transition or we have a better perspective on what kinds of changes that we'd like to see in X amount of time and what even we want to do for changes. The last time I talked about this, I was dead set on top surgery and on the fence about testosterone. My stance on top surgery has not changed. I still have every intention of getting top surgery, and in fact, while I'm here in Germany and have student insurance, I'm going to see if I can't make that happen. I'll keep you posted, but we'll see. It's been difficult doing research on it, I must say. I don't know if it's just because I'm not familiar at all, except for going to the skin doctor once, with the German medical system, hospital system, or what it is, but it's been really, really difficult researching doctors that are in the area, and the best that I've come up with so far are clinics that perform mastectomies for women as a prevention for cancer. And I'm thinking that maybe I could contact one of them and see if they would know who would do the top surgery that I'm talking about, which is a similar, although also different procedure, because of course the implication with a cancer preventative mastectomy is that you will then get implants, and that is not what I want to do. Obviously, that would be really silly of me. But I'm thinking that would be a good place to start. And if anybody knows anything about the German hospital system with regards to this issue, please let me know, because that would make my life a heck of a lot easier. As far as tea is concerned, I'm no longer on the fence about that. I'm not interested in that. I just don't feel like I need that to complete myself. I think it's wonderful that it is available to people who need it or want it. And I think it's a fine option, and I have absolutely no issues with it. I just don't think it's for me. And I have had issues with people with that, because then they'll say, like, well, then you're not actually transitioning. But that's bullshit. And if you don't want to take hormones, or you don't want to get top surgery, or you don't want to do whatever, don't let anybody bully you into doing something like that. That is your body, and it is your temple, and it is your choice. And you know how you feel, you know what you identify as, and you know whether or not you are a man, or a woman, or both, or something in between, or something else entirely. That is, or not, or you're genderless. That is completely nobody else's business but yours, and do not let anybody bully you into doing something as permanent and as serious as taking testosterone shots, or estrogen pills, or surgery. None of it. Nobody can tell you whether you are actually transitioning or not. That's your business. And I say that with all seriousness because there's been a lot of talk, especially on the internet, and by the internet I specifically mean Tumblr, about this concept of transtrending. This group of people who claim to be trans but do not take hormones and do not get surgery and blah blah blah. There are so many reasons why somebody who identifies as trans or bigender or agender or any etc., there's so many reasons why they might not get these things done. For me, I don't feel like I need it. I don't feel like I need testosterone. My dysphoria does not stem from my voice, from my lack of facial hair, from my lack of body hair, from my lack of whatever. No, 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 no. My dysphoria is centered around my boobs and my boobs only, more or less. There are days. But, like, for example, I'm not trans. I'm not. I never said I was. I mean, certainly I tag things as that, but I think that the information is certainly relevant. But personally, I identify as bigender. It would not make sense for me to take testosterone shots, because there are going to be days where I'm not going to like that. I'm not going to like the way that I look that way. I don't have a problem with the way that I look. Truly. The issue that I have, regardless of whether I'm in male or female mode, is this. I am going to focus on getting top surgery because that is where my problem lies. That is what is going to make me happy. Taking testosterone would not make me happy. And the reason why anybody should be doing any of these, quote, and let me tell you, very serious, potentially dangerous, and expensive, depending on where you are, things, is to make yourself feel better, to alleviate the stress, to alleviate the dysphoria, to alleviate this overwhelming feeling of unhappiness that you have in your own body. That's what these things are for. That's what they're for. And you pick and choose the ones that you want. What is going to make you happy is taking testosterone shots, is getting top surgery, is getting bottom surgery, do that. I am 100% behind anybody who wants to go do that too. But I am just as behind somebody who doesn't feel like they need to take hormones, who doesn't feel like they need surgery. For some people, a binder is enough. And I don't feel like they deserve to be criticized or told that they're just cosplaying, or they're just in drag, or they're just wanting attention, or they're just trending. No, 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 no. There are people who I think confuse being trans with cross-dressing, but there are people who are in fact not cross-dressing and who really are trans, but they don't get top surgery and they don't get all these other things, and they're both fine. They're both fine. Just do you. Do what is going to make you happy. Shoot, I feel like even if you are not trans and you're a woman, say, and you identify as a woman, and you want to get top surgery, I would say go for it. Super good for you. If you have chest dysphoria, regardless of what gender you identify as, go ahead. Do that. Do it. These things are in place so that you, as an individual, can better your life. Not everybody needs them, and God help those who do, but it's good that they're there. And I don't think we should abuse them, and I certainly don't think that we should be bullying other people into trying to get things like that done if they don't need them. Any more than I think that we should try to talk people out of getting these things done if they want them, on the grounds that we don't believe them. That's not our decision to make. That is not our call. That is nobody's call but the person whose decision it is to get these things done. And I think that that is an extremely, extremely important thing to remember. You know, we should just don't hate, appreciate. You know, we should just love each other. That is the purpose of a community, which, by the way, does include allies. But we really should just focus on trying to bring each other up, not pull each other down. And if somebody says that they want to get some sort of procedure done, or don't want to get some sort of procedure done, or do or don't want to take hormones, etc., then you tell them, I'm happy for you, and leave it at that. Unless you think that there's some other reason that is completely unrelated to their gender identity, or their... If you think that there's some sort of medical reason why they shouldn't be doing it, and you have some reason to know better than they do, then that's a completely different scenario. But other than that, I really don't think it's anybody else's business. And don't you ever let anybody tell you what to do just because they think that they know better, unless they actually do know better. Alright? Because it's not an easy decision to make, one way or the other. And there are days when, sure, I think, yeah, it would be great if I took tea. I would love that. But because there are days where I don't feel that way, I know it's not the right decision for me. But there's never been a day where I've thought that I would be more unhappy I would be more unhappy getting top surgery than not getting top surgery. And that's how I know that that is definitely in my plans. Sorry, that sounded a bit preachy, but these things make me so upset because I really don't like it when we can't all just get along. And words like transtrending are so silly and so misguided and misplaced. We're all just people, right? I mean, love and peace. That's all we really should be aiming for here, alright? And until I see you guys next Wednesday, take care. And hopefully I'll get my camera fixed.